Hi, you guys. Hello. Hey. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the stream. Oh my god. Happy New Year, guys. I wonder. Oh man, sometimes I feel like I should have done like a New Year's like stream, but we're already like 3 days into like 2025, so it's kind of too late for that. But whichever the case, Happy New Year's, Happy New Year's, everybody. How is everyone doing today? How is everybody's Friday so far? Hope everyone is doing good. I'm doing pretty okay. Had like a bit of work today. But honestly, work was like pretty like chill because for the most part I was just I mean like it's definitely like a lot more. It's definitely like more work than like a chill day. But the work was still like a pretty like low key because like all I was really doing was just like controlling like audio and stuff. So I literally like sat back in my seat like for the whole time because as part of my job because as part of my job I'm also responsible for the sound system at the auditorium where I work at. And since there are like a bunch of new recruits coming in for their like military service, there will usually be like a presentation and like an oath taking. And so that all takes place in the auditorium. So I'm the one that has to deal with the sound stuff. Well, all of the people that work in the in my unit, that is. Hell, welcome to the stream. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you too. How are you? How has 2025 been so far? I can't believe it's already like 2025, man. like 2024 felt long, and then like all of a sudden you're like in December, and then all of a sudden boom, it's 2025 already. I cannot believe we 3 days into 2025 already. I'll bet there's gonna be like 1 month in this year where like there's gonna be like at least like 1 or 2 months where it's gonna like pass by super fast or something. Because that seems to happen like every new year where like it will be going like really slow at first and all of a sudden it just like speeds up. I'm not really sure why it feels that way, but it seems to happen every year. I was about to start cleaning. Oh, nice. Nothing wrong with having a New Year's cleanup. Could be like, I mean, you may as well. You may as well. You may as well like free your home of all of last year's dust. I guess that's one way to put it. Also, why is it that whenever I stream, you're always... Why does it seem like my stream habits seem to always clash with your cleaning? Is it because like I stream on a Friday and you usually clean on a Friday? I don't know. Or it might just be a strange coincidence, or it might just be like a weird coincidence because like maybe I just happen to. Yep. Okay. Okay. So Friday is your housekeeping day, I guess. You know, so it's spring cleaning day. It's like how a rabbit from Winnie the Pooh put it. Happy spring cleaning day. Well, yeah. Hope cleaning goes great. Usually my cleaning day is like Sunday, and even then I don't really do much. I just like clean my clothes. I just like throw my clothes in. I don't really like honestly do much cleaning. I just like dump my clothes into the washing machine and then maybe throw like toss out the trash or something. But I don't know. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, I feel like it's been a while since I've had like a stream where I just decide to just, I don't know, just casually hang out. It's been a while since like the last like chatting stream, I guess. I mean like I kind of do have chatting streams all the time, but that's only because I kind of treat drawing streams as chatting streams. So so like this is like the first chatting stream in a while where it's just chatting and nothing else. I mean, I might do something else, but I'm not too sure. I have 2 cats now. Thank you for the hit pets, by the way, Hal. I don't have to overlay here. It's only on my activity screen, but yeah, I can do that. Yeah, I have 2 cats now. It's dirty AF. Oh. Yeah, because like cats tend to like shed a lot of hair, don't they? So yeah, I think cats tend to shed a lot of hair. So yeah, I can see how it would be like really messy and stuff. But yeah, anyway, the reason why I wanted to do like kind of the reason why I'm kind of doing a chatting stream is just because I'm kind of I'm sort of at that point where like I don't really know what I want to stream. I didn't really think about what I was gonna stream this week, so I wasn't really sure what I should stream. So I just said, you know, why don't we just start off this year with just a chatting stream, and then we'll see where it goes from there. This happens like every now and then where like after a while you just kind of like lose some ideas, and then you're just like, I don't really know what I'm gonna stream tonight. I guess I'll just like figure something out. And what did I figure out? Just chatting stream, I guess. I mean, okay, well, I mean, like, to say that I have like no ideas is a bit like, it's a bit of lying a little bit, because I do have there are like a ton of games that I actually do want to play on stream, but I don't know. I guess I just wasn't really feeling it today, because like the thing about like playing games is that like I kind of want to it's either I play like a short game where I can play the entire game in one single stream, or I play like a really long game that will take like a few streams to finish. And usually for short games, I usually find them on like itch.io. They're usually like short indie games that are like downloadable for free. And then like long games, you have things like Omori and One Shot. which take like a few streams to finish. I think so far Omori is probably the I think Omori is probably the only game that how do I say this properly? Omori is probably Omori has been like the game that has taken me like the most streams to actually finish. Because I think in total I have over I think 10 streams of Omori. And that's and yeah, I don't think I've ever like streamed this many times just for one game. Like even games that don't really have like a specific ending like Minecraft or don't have like a conclusive ending yet like Genshin, even that I haven't really streamed it like over and over again for that many times. I guess I was just like super invested into Omori. And then I think One Shot took me like 3 streams to finish, but that's only because I decided to do the what was it called, the solstice route, which is supposed to be the true end. What kind of the thing that kind of like disappointed me a bit was that like whenever I look up like let's plays of a One Shot, not a lot of people seem to be aware of the solstice route, which I guess to be fair, it's not like One Shot really tells you that there's more. Because once you get to the supposed end, it kind of ends it kind of ends ambiguously, so you're kind of left to wonder what happens depending on what choice you took. So I guess in that sense, not many people are really aware of the solstice route in One Shot. So I guess that's why we don't really see a lot of let's plays of it. I mean, I'm sure I could find some if I looked, but I don't know. I haven't looked for many. I just know that like I remember watching like some other VTuber play it, and they only played it until like the ambiguous end and not the solstice route. And then I saw that Markiplier actually played it as well, like way when it first came out, I think. And I don't know if the solstice route was out at that time, but maybe it was. Or maybe it was, I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, he didn't really play the solstice route either. So yeah, I'm kind of glad that hell like pointed it out to me, because if it wasn't for that, I probably would have left One Shot there and then wouldn't have been aware of like solstice. Honestly, solstice was probably one of like the best parts of One Shot. And I think it's like probably the best like ending because we actually get to send Nico home. So yeah, I'm like really happy that I actually played through that. It was like it was such like such an emotional moment, not gonna lie. I mean, I didn't actually cry when I first played through it, but I remember I think I rewatched a couple of I actually not rewatched. I watched like this One Shot dub, and it got me crying a bit. So yeah. So yeah, that's another game to add to games that have made me cry, which I've actually made a list of. What'd you say about me? Oh, I just said that if you didn't point out the solstice route in One Shot, I probably wouldn't have known about it and probably would have ended my One Shot stream like prematurely, not knowing that there was more to the game. Yeah. I feel like if you didn't like try to play One Shot again, you probably wouldn't even realize about that. I think that's which is why I think most people don't end up finding out about the solstice route, because it's not like the game tells you that there's more. It just kind of brings you back to the menu screen after the first supposed ending. But yeah. Consensual hand holding through the solstice route. Wait, what? Wait, wait, did you? I guess a little bit. You did kind of guide. You did guide me a bit. But honestly, the solstice route is probably one of the like best best like routes. Apparently, but apparently there is actually like another. Apparently, there's actually a bad ending in one shot where apparently Nico can die, which I wasn't even aware of until I saw it on like r/one shot, because after I finished playing one shot, I scrolled to the subreddit for a bit, and apparently there is a bad ending when Nico dies, and I don't know how you get to that ending. I mean, like I mean, how do you get to that ending? What? Yeah, apparently there's an ending where Nico, where apparently you can kill, where apparently you can accidentally kill Nico. But I don't know how to get I don't know how you get there. And maybe that's for the best, but I don't know. There was a bad end in the OG version. Oh. Is it only in the OG version, or is it still a thing now? I mean, I feel like it might still be a thing now. I mean, there's not. I don't really see that for that to be a reason to remove it. I don't know if there's in the new one. I don't know. I mean, I don't even know what the bad end looks like in the OG one either. So, I don't know. But yeah, one shot is. But yeah, one shot is definitely gonna be like one of my favorite games in terms of like story and stuff. I kind of wish I discovered like that. I kind of wish I discovered it when it first came out, but like back when it came out, I was like playing Minecraft and stuff, so I wasn't even aware. I wasn't playing games. I wasn't really playing games like One Shot and stuff, so I wouldn't have been aware anyway. The only game that I was really playing during that time period was Minecraft, so yeah, I was like blissfully unaware of like all these games. You could kill Nico if you close the game. Wait, what? So wait. Oh wait, so like is it oh wait, because like you mentioned that back when I remember what you mentioned that back when One Shot first came out, you literally had one shot to finish the game, and if you quit the game then you wouldn't be able to like do it again. I think that's how you get the bad ending, is if you close the game before you reach the end. That's how you kill Nico, I guess, which I hate having to say that, but it is what it is. Okay, yeah. Okay, that makes more sense now. Yeah, I think I get what you mean now. Yeah, I got you. Man. Man, now I kind of want to I kind of want to experience like old One Shot, but I'm not sure if you can now. I mean, like, maybe some people have, like, old saves or something, but I'm not sure if it would even work. Before you reach a save point, the bad, or the ending. Wait, the bad? I think you mean the bed. Yeah, the bed. I mean, I guess the bed is a save point. Sorry, no, it's okay. I got what you meant. Oh man. But yeah, One Shot is gonna be like another game that has made me cry. I actually decided to actually write down like all the games that has made me cry so far. I don't know. So I don't know. Hell, I don't know. Hell, and everyone in chat right now. What kind of game? What games have made you cry? I mean, I guess spoilers, but like, spoiler warning. But like, what games have made you cry? Honestly, I don't think I've cried to many games as I've had with movies. I think I cry to movies more. But maybe that's just because I watched more movies than games. But I don't know. Well, actually no. I actually feel like now yeah, actually no, yeah, no. I've definitely watched more movies than games because like when I was a kid, I watched like I pretty much watched like almost all of the Pixar movies, and then I watched like a bunch of other animated movies and stuff. Yeah. But yeah, I think probably like the I think probably like one of the silliest like games that made me cry was probably Minecraft Story Mode because I could probably talk about this because like the game is like because Minecraft Story Mode is like what like I like probably like 6 years old now, probably even older because it came out in like 2015 or something. I don't remember, or 2016. I'm not too sure. Or somewhere around there when Minecraft was still like the biggest game on YouTube. Because like in the game, in the game, you play as the main character Jesse, and he has a pet pig called Ruben. And during the final fight, Ruben gets like severely injured, and then once you defeat the final boss, you find Ruben like on the brink of death. You find Ruben like on the brink of death, and then like as like Jesse like is by his side, Ruben just like dies, and then like that was like a really sad moment for like for me, I think, and apparently for like a few like YouTubers that played the game as well. I remember watching Dan TDM play Minecraft Story Mode. I think he also cried to that ending, which like it's really silly looking back at it because like the way they depict Ruben's death is that he just like poofs and he transforms into a Minecraft pork chop. Like that's how he dies literally in the game. And then looking back at it now it looks kind of goofy, but like at the time it was like really emotional. I guess it's just like when it's just like a case of like when you're a kid and then like the story, and you find the story to be like really good, and then you're just like, and then like yeah, you don't really care about the depiction. It's just damn, a character that we love like just died. So yeah, you cry at that. I remember I was gonna bring something up on stream, but I forgot. Let me see if I wrote it down somewhere. Yeah, I don't remember. What was I gonna bring up again? I remember I had like a weird conversation topic that I wanted to talk about, but I just don't remember. This is why I don't do chatting streams a lot because I don't know what topics to bring up. But yeah, anyway, but yeah, New Year's. Yeah, New Year's. I mean, it kind of like I mean, we kind of just started off 2025 like as we just kind of like it just felt like any other like day, honestly. I mean, like the first day of 2025 was like a public holiday, so like it just felt like I basically had like I had 2 days of break because on the 31st, which is actually like this week actually, because yeah, so because on the 31st we were given off from work, and then on the first of January was a public holiday for everybody. So yeah, I basically had like a week. I basically had like a second weekend in the same week. I basically had 2 weekends in the same week. I'm gonna be lurking, man. Okay, hell, do what you must. Go get cleaning. Go suck up all the the cat hair that's probably all over the floor. But yeah, anyway. Is it just me, or do I feel like sometimes I don't really know if I should be post. You know, honestly, sometimes I feel as though like like why am I even posting my art on Instagram? Because like I don't really have a lot of traction on Instagram. And I think it's because Instagram's algorithm caters more towards reels now. Exterminate the cat fur. Let's go. Get that cat fur. Time to break out the vacuum. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Anyway, but yeah, I don't know, man. Instagram is beginning to feel a lot more depressing to post on. Because like I don't think I've ever I don't think any of my posts have breached like 10 likes. Okay, well, except for one post, which is the Omori meme reel that I made, where it's the one of it's the one of it's the one where the words ending with IE. And that one got like 20 over, like that one like reached a lot of people. And I think it's because it's a reel. And I'm also targeting a somewhat niche. Well, I'm not really sure you can call the Omori community like niche, but it's But yeah, I mean, the fandom is still going strong. I think the reason why it got so much like traction was because like, one, it's a reel, which is something that Instagram's algorithm likes a lot. And two, it's about Omori, which has a pretty strong fandom. So I think that's why it got like more likes than usual. But yeah, everything else is just like set like I think the artwork that has like the most likes is I think the most likes that ever gotten on like just a single drawing is like 9, I think. Yeah, I just think, yeah, Instagram really doesn't, it really feels like Instagram isn't like what it used to be, which it might be due in the fact to there. I mean, like there's a change. I mean, there's a change in algorithm. There's also the fact that I think it's starting to be more AI like focused now. Well, I'm not really trying to describe it, like, but it feels like Instagram is like leaning into like the more AI stuff. But yeah, but yeah, I don't know. My likes are like so like not consistent on Instagram. I mean, I really wish I could have gotten traction that I used to get like on my old account. Because like on my old account, which I started all the way back in 2016, I had like, I think I had like a lot more followers. Though, to be fair, and I had like a lot more likes, but I feel like most of those likes came from like my friends, because all of my friends from school also follow me on Instagram. But even then, like I feel like back then Instagram like actually care about, well, I can't really say like care, but I feel like Instagram's algorithm worked better for artists back then compared to now. Like it's so hard to grow an art account nowadays. Like I've been posting, I posted like quite a few art here, and all I get back is like maybe like 9 likes at most, which is still nice, but it's not what, no, but it's just not what it used to be, I guess. And then even my latest even my latest post, it only got 1 like. Even though it's like Omori oriented and stuff. So I don't know. Instagram, I don't know. Posting on Instagram is feeling like real depressing right now. At least on Twitter, at least on Twitter, your my art is a little bit more noticeable. I mean, because I think it's because like I use hash. I don't know. It's weird because like on Twitter, people say that hashtags will actually bury your post, but I feel like it's not really the case most of the time because it's not really the case it's not really the case sometimes because on my Omori on my Omori sunburn fan art I used hashtag Omori fan art and hashtag Omori sunburn and it still got like over like 300 over likes. So I think it might just be like a fandom specific thing. It might just be like a fandom specific thing. And because since the Omori fandom is still kind of going strong even after like what 4 years now. So I think in that way the hashtags will work. But maybe if you use like more general hashtags like hashtag art or something like that, then I think in that way then maybe Twitter will actually bury it. But I don't know. Also, I'm realizing that I say I don't know a lot. Because like, I'm like really unsure about like how a lot of things work. So the rest I can really say is just, oh, I don't know. Stuff is stuff, I guess. But yeah. Um Keywords and hashtags work just fine. One just needs to know how to tag stuff. I guess. But I mean like when it comes to like fan art of media like shows and movies and all that, at least you can do things like hashtag the show's name or the show's or like the game's name or like that. But I feel like when it comes to like more personal art, like your art of your own like characters, and like you can't really use too many hashtags besides like hashtag digital art, hashtag OC, hashtag original character. And I feel like those tags are like they're like too broad. They're too like general. So I think because of that it causes your post to get buried because like a ton of other posts are also using that tag. Unlike because at least with games and movies, even if there's like a huge fandom, at least it's still confined to a specific at least it's still confined to a specific like area. But when you say but like hashtag art for example, like a lot of posts can have that. It's like not a very specific tag. So it's I feel like if you use a tag like that, it doesn't really help because like a lot of other like people also use that tag. So it doesn't really like push your post at all. Because there's always gonna be like people with like a lot more followers than you who will dominate that tag. Keywords and hashtags which is fun, which needs to be very specific. Yeah, I feel like the more specific the tag is, the more likely your post will get pushed out. But yeah, I don't know if I can say the same for Instagram because Instagram I get very little traction. I feel like Instagram is like one of the worst places to post art right now because like literally how is it that I'm like using all these appropriate hashtags and I'm posting stuff and it's still not getting any traction. It's I just feel like it's an algorithm issue. And I think it is an algorithm issue. Well, I'm not sure if issue is the right word. It's a change in algorithm basically because, I believe because Instagram prefers Reels now, which I think is odd because it's because Instagram's whole I feel like Instagram's whole shtick was that it was a place to share photos, and maybe some videos. But I think, but it just feels as though like Instagram is trying to become like TikTok. I'm pretty sure Instagram is trying to become like TikTok with the way like with the way like when you like open up a reel, you can scroll, you can like swipe and swipe and swipe. It's literally like TikTok, and then you can like and save and all that. It's literally like TikTok. So Instagram is like trying to become like it's trying to like become like TikTok. Even YouTube is doing that with YouTube Shorts. I feel like a lot of like social medias are doing that. At least social medias where video is a thing there, and then it starts doing this kind of thing. So maybe I just need to post more reels because my Omori reel got a lot of traction. So maybe I just need to make more reels. The thing is, I don't really have a lot of ideas on what kind of reels to make. And the thing is, I have like posted reels before on Instagram, but those weren't like fandom specific. Those were like clips from my streams. I used to post a lot. I used to post quite a few, quite a handful of clips, short clips on from my streams on YouTube Shorts and on Instagram and on TikTok. But I haven't posted any in a while. I haven't posted any like short any like shorts in a while because I just feel like there haven't been like a lot of clippable moments on stream, so I just feel like there haven't been a lot of clippable moments on stream, so I just don't really know what to clip. So my other idea is if I could like do like maybe like some like short like animatic skits, maybe like talking about certain issues, or I could do like one of those like or I could do one of those things I've seen other VTubers do where they basically just like kind of like briefly talk about a certain topic and then they'll post that. Honestly, that could work for me because I do like ramble every now and then about random things, so I guess that could work. So maybe I could try that. I haven't like thinking of doing that. I just haven't started yet. I should probably like try doing that. It's been a while since I posted like a reel, like a VTuber reel anyway, so yeah, I should try something like that. Just how you said, hashtag art not gonna help, but tag Omori Sunyari Summer and you're gonna get likes. Yeah, the thing is that it only seems to work on Twitter and on Blue Sky and on TikTok. On Instagram, it doesn't seem to do shit. Because I've used the exact same tags and it doesn't really do anything on Instagram. So I just think I feel like Instagram just legit does not care about the tags that you use. It just cares about reels, man. It's all about the reels nowadays. Hey, Cora, how you doing? Haven't seen you last year. How was your New Year's? Hey, gamer. How are you doing today? Yes, yeah, Happy New Year, man. New Year was fine. Honestly, I didn't really like do much. Honestly, like the transition from 2024 to 2025 just felt like any normal week. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, like New Year's was like just like a day ago, and I had that day off, so it was basically like a second weekend for me. But yeah, it was nice. My mom went overseas though because apparently she has a lot of apparently her work requires my mom to actually go overseas a lot this year. Apparently my mom will be traveling potentially traveling like every month this year because of how her job works, because her job has centers all over the world, so she has to travel a lot because she's kind of like a manager, so she has to travel a lot this year because she has stuff to take care of. So yeah. I believe she's in I think she's in China right now. Yeah, my mom is right now she's in China right now. And then she's mentioned that she has to travel like, to a bunch of other countries throughout the year, which is insane. Insta works purely on algorithm. People don't really use tags there. Yeah, that's the thing. The thing is, I don't know how Instagram's algorithm works. The only thing I know is that it just seems to prefer Reels now. Maybe I can Google, what does Instagram algorithm like? There are different Instagram algorithms for the main feed, stories, explore page, and reels. Well, I don't know if that's much help. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to like take a look at these at this. People don't really use tags. That's a really strange thing because like I feel like Instagram was. Actually, I don't know if it is Instagram that did it, but I don't know. I always thought that Instagram was like the social media that popularized the use of tags, or was it Tumblr? I don't know. I don't know. I feel like Instagram. I feel like Insta was like the place where people use the most tags. Because like whenever I think of like hashtag, the first thing that comes to my mind is Instagram. So I always thought that Instagram made the use of tags like more popular. So it's really strange that Instagram has like stopped like incorporating tags in their algorithm. It's a really strange change in algorithm. I don't know what. I guess it probably changed when when it was bought over by Facebook. Sorry, not Facebook, Meta. It's called Meta. Yeah, it probably I guess the change probably came about after it was bought by Meta, maybe. So yeah, it's basically under Mark Zuckerberg now, I believe. So maybe that's where the change in algorithm comes from. And I guess Mark was like, you know what, we are going to revolutionize Instagram. Fuck the tags. Let's just like do reels now. It was Insta? Oh, okay. So I was right. So yeah, as I said, I just think it's a bit strange that Instagram would have this kind of change. But I also do believe that this change was due in part of Meta buying Instagram, and that's why this happened. But yeah, here I go again complaining about not getting the traction I want. This always happens. This always happens. I always try my best not to like. You see, I feel like the reason why I don't. I feel like the reason why I don't do like specifically chatting streams is because one of the things that I'm guilty of is that I tend to mostly rant about things or complain about things. And that's the reason why I feel like that's one of the reasons why I don't really do chatting streams a lot, because I don't want to bring the mood down by complaining about things. But here I am right now complaining about Instagram's algorithm not doing me any favors. But so yeah, I'm sorry that I rant a lot. It's just I don't know, man. I have a lot. There's a lot of things there's a lot of things that I'm frustrated with or irritated with, both in my life and both in my online life as well. And the only other place I can really like kind of talk about it is within my own journal. Is within my own personal journal. But sometimes even that is not enough. I just have to say it out loud to somebody. And sometimes even that is not enough. Because because that's just how I am. Honestly, I kind of want. Honestly, like one of the things I was kind of thinking about before I decided to do this stream was that I wonder if I should just make this a stream where I can be like as vulnerable, where I can just like where I can just like kind of like just let out my let out and talk about my vulnerabilities. Even though I do that on the occasion, I do that like quite a bit throughout my streams. But I was wondering if maybe I could like dedicate a stream just to talk about stuff that I'm just like not really happy with. But I title it as like just a hangout stream, so I want to talk about other things as well. It's just that there's also a lot of things on my mind. So yeah, you and me both. That's why I will never stream. I guess fair enough. I guess not everyone wants to. I guess not everyone like wants to like talk about this to like a bunch of people. Cause I feel like most people like come on Twitch to be entertained, not really to listen, not to really like, not to really like be a therapist. I'm not treating it as. I mean, not. I mean, I'm not. Not is. I mean, not that I'm treating this stream like it's some therapy session. I'm not. I'm not like expecting you guys to be like my therapist and like help me do anything. It's just sometimes I just need people to like. I just need people to listen, you know. And just like, and even if there isn't anybody here, it's at least it serves as a way to just like kind of record it down in in like a verbal way. The you know what really grinds my gears stream. I guess, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's pretty much that. I feel you know what I want to like do honestly that there are like there's this stream idea that I actually there's this stream there were these like stream like ideas that I want to do where I would go for like an iceberg chart, and so far only one so far I feel like only one stream I felt like it was actually a successful stream, which is the urban legend iceberg stream, where I went over a bunch of urban legends and stuff. And like I had like a number of people like come in and like discuss like these urban legends with me, and it was like a fun time. And then I was like, oh, and then I was like, oh, maybe maybe iceberg chart streams are actually a cool idea. Maybe I can like do this. And then I decided to do another stream where I talked about strange laws around the world. But that stream didn't really that stream was kind of like empty, honestly. Stinky. Hey Zaki. Welcome to the stream. How are you today? I'm just talking about just whatever right now. I don't know. First stream of the year is gonna be a chatting stream because I couldn't really think about what I couldn't really think of a stream to do. So yeah, we're just gonna be talking. I'm just like gonna be like talking about some random things. How are you, by the way? How was your New Year's? Hope it was good. Hope it was fine. Highly do not recommend doing a full vulnerability stream unless you are ready for someone to use it against you. Internet is a scary place. I mean, yeah, that's fair. I guess maybe vulnerability is not really the actually no it actually no it yeah no yeah that's that's the right term. I guess I just don't go like too much into it. I mean, most of it is just like me talking about certain frustrations I have. It's not really me like. I mean, it's just me. I mean, like when I say like I want to talk, I want to be vulnerable a bit. It's just me talking about certain frustrations I have and stuff. It's not really like. It's not really like, oh, I'm gonna leave myself fully open. It's just it's sort of like an in between, I guess. Chill. That's nice. Well, that's nice. Did you do did you do anything? Did you do anything special for New Year's? Because I didn't. I mean, like honestly, like New Year's Day was like New Year's Day just felt like a Sunday to me. It just felt like it just felt like another weekend to me because like we didn't really do anything special. I mean, like not. I mean, not like I'm really someone to really do like something special on New Year's. I usually save that for like my birthday or some other occasion. But yeah, New Year's for me was just like chill. I guess the only difference from a normal like weekend is that we just had to send my mom off. Or we just had to send my mom off because she had to travel for work, which I've already talked about just now. You can make it into a fantasy-esque story and narrate it like a draw my life type of way, but in a fairy tale style. Wait, but if it's a draw my life, how would it be in a fairy tale? So aren't fairy tales like fictional? Unless by fairy tale you just mean like drawing it. I mean, I guess it's a way. I guess it's a way for me to tell stories. I guess. Like a lot of, a lot of YouTubers did like the whole like draw my life thing. I think almost every YouTuber back in the day did like the draw my life thing, and like I think like back then I dreamed of being like a famous YouTuber, so I kind of Koiwa Lorbit, not a person behind Koiwa Lorbit. Ah, okay. But I feel like when it comes to a lore video, I want to make like a proper like illustrated video. I don't want it to just be like I don't want it to just be like just a stream where I doodle like super quickly and stuff because like that's not really that like interesting to me. Like I wanna make a lore video I wanna make a lore video like other VTubers. A fancy one? What do you mean a fancy one? I don't know how to make a draw my life fancy. I mean I can make a lore video fancy if I just like spend like maybe a week or two to like draw and edit. But I don't know how you make live drawing fancy because it's not like I'm like a professional like speed drawer. You want a fancy lore video, I mean. I mean, sort of. I mean, I'm not sure if I can make a fancy lore video. I mean, I'm not sure if I can make a lore video yet, even, because I still have yet to actually, like, write... I actually still have yet to actually write my lore out in full, because I am still deciding on the climax part of the story. I'm still deciding on that. So yeah, I haven't really like finished that yet. So I feel like I want to finish writing that first before I even start doing it. Anyway. Anyway, back to what I was talking about with the whole, like, iceberg chart thing. I want to see if I still have the Word document. Because, like, I typed out a whole Word document just for that one stream. I spent all I actually like spent all that effort and typed out like a whole Word document just to go and just to do it for a stream. I mean I did that with the Urban Legends Iceberg as well. Like so far I've done 3 iceberg chart streams. One was the first one was the Urban Legend iceberg, which the full VOD is actually on my YouTube channel, not the VOD channel, my main YouTube channel. And then I did I did a weird laws iceberg chart, which was interesting. And then I did the haunted or cursed objects iceberg, which was also kind of interesting. Even though in that iceberg most of the items listed are all like things from fictional media, I was hoping I could find an iceberg chart that listed like real life cursed objects, but every time I searched up cursed object iceberg, it always brings up cursed memes for some reason. So like the closest thing I could find was yeah, if I search up cursed objects iceberg, the first thing that comes up is cursed images iceberg. Like that's not what I asked for, Google. So the closest thing I could find is this iceberg that I found on icebergcharts.com that talks about cursed objects, but it's cursed objects from both real life and in fictional media. So it was a bit of a mix. And I really wish it could have just been like purely real life ones, because I feel like that one would have been like more interesting. But yeah. But yeah, I ended up talking about all of them either way. To be fair, I'm kind of tired of high production lore videos. I would love to see people using various art for it, mixed media style. I guess so. I mean, maybe it's just... I mean, maybe it's just because I don't get tired of things easily, but I have never once felt tired of lore videos. So honestly, I don't really know how I don't really know how you feel about that, but I guess I get what you're saying. I mean, I don't think my lore video is gonna be like the most professional looking, because it's not like I have like a team of artists to actually work on it. It's just gonna be like just like my own drawing and stuff. But yeah, I just want to make like my own lore video. How I'm gonna do that, I'm not too sure. I actually did make a lore video once, but that was like based on like my old like an old variation of my lore, and I've kind of updated it now. So I feel like I should make a new one. I don't know if I still have the video though. I don't know. I don't think I have the video the old lore video anymore, unfortunately, because I think I deleted it permanently. So the only way I can retrieve it is if I somehow like went into like the deepest depths of my computer and like tried to fish it out somewhere. Which I always wondered, like, where does when you emptied your recycle bin on your computer, where does all that stuff go? Like, surely it has to go somewhere, right? Like, I assume it's in some storage, but you probably need to like access. You probably need to like do specific like systematic things in order to access that storage, and I don't know how to do that. So so we can only like treat it as it's just gone. Kinda ironic since some fictional curse objects are inspired from real ones. Yeah. I mean, I guess to be fair, it didn't say like real curse. It didn't. The iceberg wasn't called like real cursed objects iceberg. It was just called like haunted or cursed objects. Honestly, hell. Honestly, the only mixed media I can really think of is like a 2D mashed with 3D. Like that seems to be the only one that I'm probably capable of doing. I know there's like things like I know there's like other ways to like make a lore video. Like honestly, I could probably do like some kind of stop motion thing maybe. That could be an idea. But that would mean I have to like print out a bunch of stuff. I have to like set up like a thing, and I have to like set up a camera and all that. All that just seems like a lot of work. It's just so much easier for me to just sit at a computer and just draw out all of the things on the same screen and just edit it all together in an editing software. I just think it's just easier because like having to do like a stop motion thing is like so inconvenient. But it would be cool. I'll give you that. I prefer an unprofessional video made by an artist themselves to a professional one. There's so many interesting ideas which can be presented in such a cool way. I mean, in a way, I guess. I mean, like you could probably say my lore video is unprofessional because like it's not made by a team of people, nor am I like hiring another artist for it. I'm literally just doing it myself. So in a way, you can call my you can call whatever I make quote unquote unprofessional. But yeah, I feel like I want to be proud about whatever I make. Good idea. Oh man, I don't remember when was the last time I made a stop motion. The last time I made like a stop motion was like during it was for like one of my projects back in college. Like that's the last time I did any kind of stop motion. I would show it, but I'm not sure if showing it would like I'm not sure if showing it would actually no, I don't think it should because my name is not in there. And it doesn't show my school's name either. So honestly, I could show it. I just don't know if I have the video because I don't actually remember where I put the video. Because that project was made like 2 years ago. So I likely don't have it. Or it's sitting in like some Google Drive file somewhere. Because we have to share files quite often. So it's probably sitting in some Google Drive file somewhere, I don't know. But yeah, honestly, stop motion would be like a pretty cool way to make a lore video. Actually, I feel like someone's probably done that before. Or if not stop motion, they probably did like some kind of like puppeteering maybe, which could also be cool. I would just need like some strings and then you could, yeah, that could be cool actually. I'm just wondering how I would do that with what limited supplies I have. Because like even with the stop motion video that I made for college for that project, like it was all using like paper and like some small bits of cardboard. I mean, even then, I still think the final video came out pretty cool. Because I kind of like used like whatever I had in my room, which was like which was like some paper and some cardboard, and I used like a lamp to for like the lighting. Which I mean, like of course, I mean like what else am I gonna use? But yeah, honestly, like doing like a stop motion lore video would be a pretty cool idea. Maybe I might try it someday, but who knows. But I think I'll stick to just like drawing it digitally for now, because that's just easier for now. I don't really have the motivation to go and cut out a bunch of pieces of paper and then like do all of that. Maybe in the future. But for now, maybe I'll just do it digitally. One day, maybe. Yeah, one day, maybe. If you wanna. Yeah, I guess I'll see how I guess I'll see if I'm still feeling it. But anyway, anyway, change of subject. I kind of want to just like mention like, it just feels as though I'm running out of people to hang out. Okay, well I've kind of talked about this before, but it feels as though I'm like running out of people to hang out with, like in real life. Because I found out that one of my friends is planning on because like, okay, well I guess one of my friends, the one that I hang out with every time, she is planning on traveling outside of Singapore for work after she graduates from university. Which means that I won't be able to see her for like a while if she does that. And the reason why she's traveling in the first place is because apparently Singapore is not super kind to foreigners when it comes to like hiring, which is kind of fucked. And the thing is that she doesn't even have like so in Singapore, the way citizenship works is that you can either be Singaporean or you can be a PR, which is short for permanent resident. And it just and permanent resident basically just means that it basically just means that you came from a foreign country and you're now residing in Singapore permanently, and so so you get like the permanent resident citizenship. The thing is that not every foreigner will be given this PR citizenship. And unfortunately my friend is one of them whose family wasn't able to obtain this PR citizenship. So because of that, she is still registered as just a foreigner, I guess, which now I think about it, the term foreigner is, every time I say foreigner in this kind of context, it really sounds like a slur. Every time I say foreigner in this context, it just sounds like a slur, even though I'm not using it in any like offensive way whatsoever. I'm just saying what I've been told. I guess it's just because there are a lot of people who do use the. I think it's just because like there's just a lot of people out there who do use the term foreigner in a derogatory way, and so the word has kind of gained this rep of being like almost a slur in a sense. It's almost like it's almost like calling. Like it almost feels like you're calling a black person the N-word almost. Well, it's not as well. Of course, it's not as bad as that, but it definitely almost feels like some kind of like slur. But anyway, yeah, my friend wasn't able to actually get this PR citizenship, so she is still registered as like a foreigner in a sense. So because of that, she she will potentially have a harder time finding a job in Singapore because for some reason Singapore isn't too kind when it comes to foreigners, which now that I think about it, Singapore really feels like the USA. Okay, this might be a bit of a stretch. Okay, I mean Singapore is definitely like way better compared to the US maybe, but there are times where I feel like Singapore feels like a US wannabe almost. Or if not the US, maybe like the UK maybe. Singapore claims to be a race to be of racial harmony where every race comes together and supports each other. But the truth is that there is like quite a bit of racism in Singapore. Let's be fucking real. Let's be fucking real. Singapore does not have as much racial harmony. Let's be fucking real. Let's be fucking real. Let's be fucking real. Singapore does not have does not have as much racial harmony as it likes to pride itself over. OMG, you're too. Lol, same thing. Wait, what? I am from a foreign country and just living in Singapore. I'm from Malaysia, which is like Singapore's neighbor. It's just that it's just that my family has been given PR citizenship. My friend hasn't. My country is exactly like that too. I guess racism is gonna be in every country. I mean, I don't know if I would say my country is as bad as yours, but it's definitely not as harmonious as I feel like people seem to think. But I do think Singapore is a lot better compared to some countries out there. But it's far from perfect. I always find it ironic as an American since all the races here except one aren't from here either. Yeah, see, that's the thing. That's the thing. You know how those racist American people will be like, oh, oh, you're in America, speak English. And stuff like that. Or they say things like, go back to your home country. When except that most of the people who say this, their ancestors aren't even from America. And apparently apparently according to someone that I remember talking to maybe 2 years ago, apparently Singapore also has these kinds of people. Where apparently in Singapore we also have some people who will hear somebody talking in a foreign language and be like, oh, you're in Singapore, speak English, which is so ironic because even though yes, the majority of people in Singapore do speak English. English is not even the national language. In fact, it's just one of the national languages, but it's not like the only thing people speak. And same thing as well, because most of the people in Singapore, the majority of people in Singapore are actually people from foreign countries. The percentage of I don't know the percentage. My mom told me the percentage before. I don't remember now, but she did say that most people who stay in Singapore, most of them are from foreign countries. And not actual Singaporean. So it very much feels like almost so Singapore almost really feels like a US wannabe almost. Anyway, I got like so off track from what I was talking about. I got like so off track from what I was like gonna talk about, but yeah. So basically, my friend is going to travel for work when she graduates uni, which means that when that happens, I won't be able to hang out with her. At least not as often as we used to. I mean, not that we okay. Well, we do still hang out like quite often. I think we hang out like at least once a month. I think. But once she starts traveling, we our hangouts might only be like maybe like twice a year, maybe, which is. But yeah, it happens. But yeah, it happens. Stuff changes, man. Stuff changes so quickly. I haven't hung out with like there's also so many people that I haven't hung out in like a while. Remember how I mentioned that I used that when I first started hanging out with friends, the group of friends I used to hang out with were like the group of friends I used to hang out with were like at least like 5 or 6 people. Nowadays it's like the same friend every time because she's actually the only one who seems to have time to hang out anyway. Whereas everyone else seems to be busy, either with work or school, or they're broke, which fair enough if you don't have a job. I'm not even sure if I can. I'm not even sure if like we're friends. It really feels more like we're acquaintances. But I know that she works like 2 jobs. So yeah, she barely has any time to like hang out. Another friend of mine, I'm not really sure what he's been busy with. Every time I look at his Instagram stories, he seems to always be at like conventions either, and like he's always like working with other cosplayers. So maybe that's what he's busy with. And apparently he's supposed to enlist in the army this year. I think around the end of January. I think if I remember correctly. And then I have a friend who is currently in the army, but his job is not as like his unit is not as like, I mean, like it's definitely a lot more. I mean, his unit is also like quite like lenient, but I feel like he's also like quite busy as well, especially since he's in a relationship, so he usually saves his off time for that instead of like instead of like his other friends. Well, I mean, I'm sure he still hangs out with his other friends, just like he has less time to now. Because like most army units over here, you only get to book out over the weekend, and you have to book back in on a Sunday. And you basically have to stay in the camp from like Monday to Friday. And then only when it gets to like Friday afternoon or evening when you can actually like leave the camp. Luckily for me, I'm one of the few units that actually don't have to do this. I can actually go home every day, so I'm one of the lucky ones. I mean, yeah, I do leave. I do my work like does end at like 5, and whenever I get home it's like 7. It's like 7, but at least that's still some amount of downtime. Whereas I have I have like bunkmates that have to spend like the whole week in camp. So I'm like one of the lucky ones, I guess. But yeah. And then I recently started talking to this other this other person because we worked together during our final year project because we were in the same group. And I started chatting with them, like I started chatting with them a lot, like quite recently. They honestly seem cool. But apparently, and I actually asked them if they wanted to hang out sometime. The problem is that they said that they were gonna be starting school next week, and the workload that their school gives is quite heavy, so they probably won't have time to hang out a lot. So bummer. Everyone's busy now. So yeah, bummer. Everyone's busy now, so I can't hang out a lot. I can't hang out. I can't really like hang out with as like many people as I maybe would have wanted to. Yeah, but yeah, I do wonder like what my uni life be like. I still have like a year and a half until I can actually start going to uni, because I still have a year and a half of like the military to do. Which honestly, I still do not know why it had to be 2 years. Honestly, why couldn't it just have been the 4 months of basic and then that was that? Why does it have to be 2 years? I guess it could be worse because like for a while it used to be 2.5 years of service, but now it's shown down to 2 years. But still, I kind of wish it could have just been like 4 months of basic training and then that could be it. But no, for some reason you're forced to work in a unit for like the next like year and a half for some reason. Don't ask me, ask the Singapore government. Honestly, the only reason they've really given is just because we're a small country and we need an army to defend it. That's literally the only reason. And I guess fair enough. Considering like Singapore is like one of the smallest countries in the world, we definitely do need like a really strong military. Or else any bigger country can just come in and just take us away just like that. But I still hate it. I feel like army is like one of those things where I know I understand why it exists. I understand why it needs to exist. I understand the part that I have to play in it. But I still hate it. Because why would I not hate it? Because why would I waste like 2 years of my life to do this while like I have other friends that can go to uni and then potentially start work earlier. I guess to be fair, do I want to start work earlier? That's the thing. I don't know. But I really want I don't know why. This might be a bit weird, but I am sort of looking forward to uni in a sense because I just want to kind of go back to that. I kind of just want to go back to that college lifestyle. Even if it might be stressful, even if it might be like even if it might burn me out potentially, I still want to go back to it. Because honestly it just felt like it felt more fun compared to army stuff. I mean, naturally. I mean, I don't think army is supposed to be fun. I don't think people treat it that way. But still. Like I miss being able to have the freedom to wear what I want, have my hair long and stuff like that. I miss being able to do that. Because now that I'm in the army, I mean now I can grow out my hair a little, but it's still like it still has to be short, like short. I mean like not bald, but short hair. And I just want my I just want my long hair back. And it's gonna take like a while to get that back. To be brutal, I don't think it should be fun to be a potential murderer. Yeah. But like, I'm not really thinking about that. I mean, like, my job doesn't really involve. My job doesn't. My job doesn't really involve, like, me like directly killing. Though I am supporting the ones that will be killing. So, yeah. I don't. I mean, yeah. I'm not saying it needs to be fun. I'm not saying it needs to be fun. I'm just saying that it's not fun. I think I'm allowed to point out that something is not fun. Long hair when? Probably not until like 2027 maybe. because I graduate from military in May of 2026. And then it'll take a while for my hair to grow back, so my long hair will probably only be back by 2027. And that will be like 2 years later. I don't even know if I'll even be still streaming by then. So no combat training? Well, for me, no. For me, not. Well, for me now, no. But everybody has to go through 4 months of basic military training, and that includes combat training. So yes, I had to fire a gun. I've had to throw a grenade. I've also had to do like basic like hand-to-hand combat. I've had to do all that stuff. I've had to do all that stuff, but but that period is over now, and now I'm just doing like, and then now like the job that I'm doing now is a more like laid back, less physical job, which is honestly like great, because I'm probably one of the weaker ones, because I'm like probably one of the skinniest in my cohort. So I don't really have like a lot of muscle strength. So yeah, combat training would be hell. I mean, honestly, basic was quite difficult already. I don't really want to go through like infantry training. Infantry training seems rough. I don't think my body can handle it. Oh no, I'm saying that non-contract army sucks ass. You have every right to complain. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. It's so weird being a femboy in the army. Because like I'm like a it's like I'm like a twink. I'm a fucking twink. Why I'm a fucking twink in the army. Like every time I'm in, and every time like during every time I'm in like I'm in camp, every time I'm in camp and I'm surrounded by a bunch of guys who look like so much more manlier than me, and I'm surrounded by a bunch of guys being like so much more manlier than me, it always makes me think of that meme. You guys know that meme of the guy standing in the corner in the middle of a party, and then he's like, they don't know I'm this. I always feel like that. I always feel like that every time I'm in the army, because the army, because I feel like a lot of people picture army men as being like, oh, big bulky men, and they hold guns and they shoot things and they lift heavy stuff, and I'm just like here like, hi, I'm a femboy. Could be worse. Could be a femboy helldiver. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, being in infantry and being a helldiver is sort of the same thing, because like when you're an infantry soldier, you're basically the main attacker, so you're probably the first one to die in battle. And being a hell diver, you're basically sent down to like do some stuff on a planet full of like aliens that are trying to kill you. So yeah, being an infantryman and being a helldiver is pretty much the same thing. So yeah. At least at least I'm not in infantry. I work more in communications, so I'm working more in the communication front, so I have like lesser combat things to deal with. I'm also dealing with things like radios and stuff. So yeah. So yeah, at least I'm not doing that. So that's good. I still find it like such a funny I still find it such a funny coincidence that I discovered the fact that I was a fanboy right when I graduated secondary school and was about to go to college, because by then I decided I because by then I started growing my hair out, and then I started and then like once and then like college has no dress code and no uniform, so you could basically wear whatever you wanted. So yeah, it kind of like started at like such a right time, because then I could start like wearing whatever the fuck I wanted, just to like classes and stuff, and no one would really care. Honestly, there have been very few times when I've been like confronted about like my about the way I dress and stuff. I think it's because for the most part, people in Singapore mostly don't really give a fuck. Like at most they might stare at you, but even then, I've rarely had that happen to me. And I think the one time when I was stared at was just that one kid, which I talked about in the fanboy video that I posted on YouTube, the one that went viral. Like I think that was the one time the one time that I was stared at, but it was just it was just a little kid. So yeah, I can take that. I mean, I guess to be fair, most people are just too busy with their own business to even care. So it's a good thing that not many people actually it's a good thing that not many people like actually care enough to even like do like say anything. Because I know that because I'm sure like in other countries there are people who would kill you for the way you dress. I mean, I've had people ask me if I was gay, and I've also had people ask me if I was trans, to which I say no to both because I'm neither. I've had more people like wonder if I was trans though, because like for some reason I remember there was this guy that I used to work with in back in college, and he seemed to he seemed to always assume I was trans, even though even though I've told him that I'm not trans. It seems like me being trans is more logical to him than me just simply liking feminine clothing as a boy. Like that, like being trans seems more logical compared to that. Which, okay, go off, I guess. I mean, at least you're not transphobic, so that's great. I take that over someone who's transphobic. So, yeah, cool. But still, I'm not trans. I think I've also had a few people ask me what my pronouns are. I've always just said my pronouns are he/him, and also they as well. I don't really care if you say they, but yeah. But yeah, for the most part, being a fanboy in Singapore has honestly been... It hasn't been that bad, honestly. The only time where I got somewhat like awkward is when I would like go to the bathroom. Because I would still use because yes, I still use the men's bathroom, of course, because I still identify as male. But because of the way I dress and the fact that I had long hair, that any guy that walked into the washroom and saw me in there, they usually mistook me for mistook me for a girl, and then they would like do a double take on the sign on the door, being like, "Oh, hold up, wait, is this the right bathroom? This is the men's bathroom, right? Why is there a girl in here?" And I feel like this happened like enough times to where like I slowly like felt too embarrassed to use the male bathroom while dressed feminine. So I eventually just stopped doing that. So after it happened enough times, I eventually just like decided that if I'm dressed feminine at all, I am not gonna use the public toilet at all. Because like I remember like I think I because this has happened like way too many fucking times. Like I was in the like I was like one time I was in the bathroom washing my hands. I was wearing like a white skirt that day, and then like some guy walked in and he saw me, and then he looked up at the sign trying to confirm that this was the and then I had to like basically tell him like no, dude, you're in the right place, don't worry, this is just how I like to dress, don't worry, you're in the right place. And then it happened again during my and it happened again during like during like one of my project periods. And then I went to the bathroom. I was also wearing I think I was wearing the same white skirt that day. And I went to the bathroom. And then as I was exiting, I passed by this guy, and then I literally saw him look up at the sign to make sure this was the correct bathroom. And I think I felt like I felt so embarrassed that I literally ran back to the classroom. Because I just hate like the awkward atmosphere it creates. Even if the guy was like non-judgmental, I hate the awkward atmosphere it creates when I'm wearing a skirt and I step into the men's washroom, and then there'll be like a guy that's in there, or there'll be a guy that comes out of the stall or is entering the washroom, and then they see me, and then they will mistake me for a girl, and they'll like do a double take. I don't know why, but that's just so fucking embarrassing that I've just decided, you know what, I'm just not gonna use the men's toilet anymore if I'm ever dressed feminine anyway. Like maybe if I'm dressed like kind of androgynously, then maybe, but if I'm wearing like a skirt or even like shorts or something like that, then yeah, maybe I won't. And this is something I talked about in the fanboy video as well. Oh, it's just... But yeah, other than that, it hasn't been that bad. Typical koi what L? What do you mean? What do you mean a typical koi what L? What do you mean by that? How is that an L? I mean, it's. I mean, I wouldn't say it's a win either. But how is it an L? Like, what you talking about, man? Also, what was I gonna look up again? I forgot. Oh yeah, I found it. I also want to talk about. So I also want to talk about like some. I want to talk about like my. I kind of want to like talk about my national service experience so far, because it's been like, I mean, so far I would say my experience throughout NS was all right, I guess. It's like it's not great, but it's not like super awful either. I mean, it did feel awful when it was like the night before I had to go back to camp, so yeah, I mean, there's those times. I definitely did feel homesick for like, I definitely did feel homesick for like the first like week or so. But I think I got used to it eventually. And then like after basic, and then after basic, we had like a week, a 1 week break, and then there were, and then and then what, and then what, and then we had to start like 2 months of like communication training, which was like another like unit. Then I had to like get used to. Then I had to get, yeah, I had to like get used to like staying like in camp for like a week again. You are practically ready to pee yourself over other men's opinions, dude. Fair enough, I guess. The thing is that, but see, that's the thing, because like, yes, admittedly, I'm not as confident as I like to think I am, because like, I'm only ever because I'm only ever like, I'm only like not giving a fuck when I'm like just sort of just like chilling in public, not really caring. Like that I can deal with. But I don't know why, but I don't know why, but like the awkward atmosphere it creates in the washroom, just it's just a feeling that just feels slightly more uncomfortable. I mean, so far I haven't really had to. So I mean, so far I haven't really had to. I mean, so far there hasn't really been a time when I had to, like, when I was like on the verge of peeing myself. There hasn't been a situation like that so far, at least. I mean, I'm hoping it continues this way. I'm hoping that won't happen. Well, well, except maybe that one time. Well, that was kind of my fault. So we don't talk about that. Also speaking about fanboy, one funny thing is that when I was at this convention like not too long ago, the one where my friend had a booth at, when I was at that like convention thing, I remember like overhearing these two guys like arguing over like which one of them is the fanboy. It's like one of them was then I just remember one of them being like, no dude, you said you're I remember overhearing one of them being like, being like, no, no, dude, you're the fanboy. Then the guy's like, no, dude, you act more like a fanboy. And then it's just this like back and forth conversation. That was a bit funny. But yeah. Man, peak entertainment. Yeah, pretty much. Oh my god, wait. I've only ever made like one. Wait. Let me get an image. I'm just gonna call this whatever. I've only ever made like maybe like one femboy meme. Let me see if I can find it. I have a memes folder. I don't remember what I called. I don't know. Oh yeah, I found it. Oh, I just call it LOL femboy meme.jpg. I think I made this meme like not too long ago. I just used one of my drawings and just put this stupid caption over it. I just took this one drawing and like put this stupid caption over it. I was wondering if I should like turn this into like a reel on Instagram or something. Because I know some VTubers make reels like that. It's it's like the typical femboy VTuber meme reel thing, whatever. Actually, on that note, I kind of just want to just like share a bunch of memes that I have. Do it. Honestly, yeah, I could do it. I just need to find like what kind of music I would put, because like usually these are accompanied with like some music. Oh yeah, I also have this image saved on in my folder for some reason. I've got the Tom hypostasis. I remember seeing like, I don't know if it was like a tweet or like some Instagram post, but like someone posted this image and then the caption said Tom hypostasis in reference to the fucking Genshin like enemy. Because get it, he's a cube. And then it's like this fucking thing. It's like this fucking thing, the spaghetti hypostasis. Like this one was definitely like this was this was definitely on like some Genshin meme account or something. Let's see, what other memes do I have? I've got a few like I've got a handful of like Genshin memes in here from when I was still playing the game. Oh yeah, there's this thing that I actually drew myself of Klee of Klee. There's this thing that I did of Klee. Why is the image so big? I didn't know the image was this big. This is one I did of Klee. It's it's the I want to learn about explosions because I like to blow things up. I saw the original image and I was like, this fits Klee's personality so much. The original is where is it? The original is this image. It's of this kid. And it's probably for like some science class or something. Like this kid just drew himself and it said, I want to learn about explosions because I like to blow things up. Like, why is this so Klee coded? Oh boy. Yeah, I have like a few memes here. Honestly, I feel like all of these memes in my folder, they're either stuff I found online, or I just like found something online and thought I should make my own meme of that, or I should make like some custom meme or something. Oh wait, no, no, oh wait, no, 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 no. That's actually no, no. That's not the only fanboy meme that I have. I have like another one. Except this one, and this one I post on Discord like I think last year. I think it's this. It's this meme. It's this meme with Astolfo, which is a classic. It's this meme that I made myself at one point. I don't know why, but yeah, I posted this on this. I posted this on Discord like last year, I think. Also, I drank a lot of water. My bottle is like almost empty. Because I was like chatting for I guess I was chatting a lot, so yeah, I'm drinking a lot of water. Cute. Could I pull off an Astolfo? Maybe I could. I need an Astolfo. I mean, I should do a Astolfo cosplay. Funny thing is, I feel like I know Astolfo from. I feel like I've seen Astolfo in more fanboy memes than I have in the actual show he's from. I reckon I feel like Astolfo is featured in more fanboy memes than he is in the actual show itself. He's probably like the first like anime fanboy that everybody thinks of. He's like Astolfo is like the Hatsune Miku of anime fanboys. if that's a way to put it, I guess. Let's see, what other images do I have? What is this meme? Oh. Some of these memes are also when I'm kind of like frustrated with something, so I feel like I feel like making a meme out of it just so I can feel like I'm making fun of it. Oh yeah, here's another one. Here's another one. Here's another one. This one's a cute one that I made. Yeah, I made this one. I made this one like a while. I made this one like a while ago, but I just like found it like last night, and I still love it. And look, it's mini me. I did this because like I think this was a trend at one point where everybody was drawing their OC in this meme format, and so I was like, you know what? Why don't I do it too? So here we go. Also, I feel like grabbing me by I feel like it would hurt if you grab me by my tail like that. Yeah, I feel like it would hurt. I feel like it would hurt if you grab my tail like that. You would, that wouldn't feel nice. Adorable. Thank you. I want it to look cute. I mean, look, he's so tiny. Look, I'm so tiny. Definitely, even though characters like Jakotsu came first. Wait, who is Jakotsu? Let me Google this. Jakotsu. I have no. Oh, Inuyasha. Huh. I've never actually watched Inuyasha. I only know Inuyasha because of the schoolgirl character. What was her name again? I forgot. I think her name was what, Kagome, was it? Yeah, Kagome. I only know Inuyasha because I saw fan art of Kagome, and that's how I found out about Inuyasha in the first place. Because I think an artist that I follow was like a huge fan of Inuyasha, and she drew Kagome a few times. So that's how I even knew about Inuyasha in the first place. I don't even know what it's about, but it looks like. Actually, yeah, I don't know what it's about. But wait, this guy's a fanboy? Okay, so apparently, he cross dresses. Also, wait, this guy's an antagonist? Wow, okay. I love me a femboy antagonist. Truly a romance action classic right next to Fruits Basket? Huh. Huh. Okay, I didn't actually expect Inuyasha to be a romance. I definitely thought it was an action anime, but I did not expect it to be a romance. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, okay. The better the better Sword Art Online. I still don't know what Sword Art Online is even about. I just know that it's just about some kid like playing some virtual reality game or some shit. I don't know. Yeah, one of the first next to Shu from Saint Seiya, though Shu is more twink. Hmm? Shu Saint Seiya. Okay. I think you spelled his name wrong because I think you meant Shun, or did I read it wrong? Oh no, you wrote. No, I think his name is Shun or Shun. That's what Google brought up. Yeah, I can see I can see it. I can see how you would. Yeah, I can see the twink. Inuyasha is romance, isekai, fantasy, shonen s masterpiece. Very long though. Very long. Wait, how many episodes are there? How many like episodes does Inuyasha have? The first series ran for 167 episodes. Holy shit. Okay. Oh my god. I like how I like how Google puts like the biggest answer as 26, but then you read the rest of it and it says 167. 167. I have never watched an anime that with that many episodes. Like the most episodes I've seen from an anime is like 40 something. And I'm pretty sure that was Assassination Classroom. That's like the longest anime I've seen so far. And that's only because they had 2 seasons and each season had like 20 something episodes. And honestly, to this day, Assassination Classroom is still one of my favorites. I mean, it made me cry. Why would it not? Assassination Classroom made me bawl my eyes out. Why would I not like? Why would I not love it? It was probably the first anime that actually like made me like actually like cry really hard. A total of around 193 if you count the final season. Oh. Damn, okay. ass class. Don't write it that way. What is the ass class? What is the ass class? I love it. It's so good. I know, right, man? An assassination classroom has its own. An assassination classroom. The protagonist is also a femboy, Nagisa. Except he's kind of an unwilling femboy though, because he doesn't actually like to dress feminine. The only reason he looks feminine is because his mom wanted a daughter, but she got a son. And so the mom kind of like makes him look feminine just so she can pretend, she can act like she has a daughter, which is kind of fucked up. Because like she's kind of like forcing him to be something that he's not, or like doesn't like, or that he doesn't want to be. So yeah, in a way, I almost feel bad about calling Nagisa a femboy, because it's not even like he wants to be one. At least with characters like Astolfo or Hideri from Blend S, at least they embrace the fact that they look feminine, and they actually enjoy looking feminine. With Nagisa, with Nagisa, it's only because his mom is forcing her own perception of him onto him. And so it almost feels wrong to call Nagisa a femboy, because it's not even like he wants to be one. Oh, I hate her so much. Yeah, she's kind of a bitch, not gonna lie. Do we ever actually wait? Was Nagisa's dad ever present? I don't think he was, honestly. I believe Nagisa's mom was a single mom. But whatever the case, she's still a bad mom for doing that to him. Don't worry, it was only 26 episodes to wrap up the series, plus at least 35 episodes of Inuyasha is filler, like Naruto. Okay, that is... But yeah, Assassination Classroom made me cry so hard. They divorced and got together at the end of the series. Wait, what? Wait, what? Huh? Wait, so they divorced and then by the end of the series they got back together. Okay, I actually don't remember this. I actually don't remember this. I don't remember them getting back together. And has to be fair, I watched Assassination Classroom back in 2018, so it's been a while. But I definitely do remember bawling my eyes out to it, because like the ending was so fucking emotional. I cried like I was one of the characters in the show. I cried like I was I cried as though I was personally a student of Kodo Sensei. I mean, come on, man. There's no way you don't become attached to that guy like after like what 30 plus episodes. I just remember the series was considered problematic here. Wait, like wait, like when Nagisa's parents got back together. Wait, we're talking about are you referring to Assassination Classroom or Inuyasha? Yes, you're referring to Assassination Classroom, right? Because yeah, I guess I could see how I don't know. What? Actually, why would it be? Actually, yeah. Why would it be problematic? What part of Assassination Classroom did they think was problematic? Did they think? Oh wait, actually wait, no, I remember. Actually remember. Yeah, I remember the situation. Yeah, yeah. Assassination, the Assassination Classroom manga got banned in like a few schools, I think. I forgot the reason though. Was it because like it had something to do? Was it because of the assassination theme? Like they were trying to kill that teacher? Was that why? Or was it some other reason? I don't actually remember the actual reason. Since the series is about students trying to kill their teacher, I guess. Okay, yeah, then yeah, that must have been the reason then. Which really shows that these people should really look into what these books are about first before they start banning things. Because if they actually did look into the series, they would realize that Koro Sensei is not just any regular teacher. He's a fucking like being that could end the world at any point. And that's why the students have to try and kill him. But of course, these fuckers don't even bother. They only care about their perception of things. I was happy Toonami was able to air it before that happened. What is Toonami? I assume it's like a like some like TV station that airs anime. I'm not familiar. I just watched it. I watched it on Kiss Anime, which is no longer available because I think because the website got shut down. But back in 2018, Kiss Anime was still running, so I watched the entirety of Assassination Classroom there, as well as the first episode of as well as the first season of Demon Slayer and a few other shows. And then after Kiss Anime went down, I went to this site called Anime Dao. And then after a while, that website went down as well. So now, I'm just finding like other sites, like to like get my anime fix. The original Daily Cartoon Network anime blocked that. The original Daily Cartoon Network anime block that now runs at 12 on Saturdays. Wait, anime block? Do you mean like by block? Do you mean segments? Because at first I thought you were talking about about Cartoon Network blocking anime, and then I was like this, and then I was like, wait, this doesn't make any grammatical sense. And okay. Honestly, I never even knew Cartoon Network had a anime segment. I guess I never really watched like enough Cartoon Network for it. I don't have many memories of watching Cartoon Network. I only remember watching like a couple of shows from that channel, and even then it was only like maybe like one episode or so. But I don't have a lot of memories of it. I think I think I mostly watched Disney Junior compared to Cartoon Network. So yeah, I don't have a lot of memories of that. I remember watching like shows like Debo the Gift Dragon and other things like that. So yeah, I don't really recall. Check out the site youtube.com/anime. I watched that. I'll take a look. The one I'm using right now is 9anime.to. So yeah. It was the introduction to Dragon Ball, Sailor Moon, and Saint Seiya, at least here. Ah, okay. I mean that makes sense. Dragon Ball, Sailor Moon. Those are like classic animes that a lot of people have seen. I haven't though because like I wasn't an anime kid back then, and I'm not sure if I would have even been into Dragon Ball, even if I wasn't an anime back then. I don't know. I'm not sure if I was really into action back then either. I feel like I wasn't really into action back then either, honestly. So maybe even if I did see Dragon Ball, I probably wouldn't have like kept on. But I don't know. Younger me and me now were like very different. So I don't know. But yeah. um. Another anime that made me cry. You guys know the movie Silent. You guys know the movie A Silent Voice, right? That one made me cry as well. Honestly, A Silent Voice made a lot of people cry. I think, yeah. But yeah, but yeah, that one was like really emotional as well, at least to me. I think no, I think those were the only two shows that have made me like audibly sob. Yeah. Also deviating from anime for a bit. You guys remember that Disney movie Mars Needs Moms? You know, that movie that didn't do. You guys remember that Disney movie Mars Needs Moms that kind of flopped because people didn't like the style of the movie and stuff like that. I don't know. A lot of people didn't like that movie, but honestly, I actually quite liked Mars Needs Moms, and it actually made me cry actually. And I was like 8 when I saw that movie, and it still made me cry. So honestly, so yeah, even though like a lot of people like hated that movie, I don't know. I think it was. I thought it was a nice movie. I mean, I wouldn't say it's like the best Disney movie ever, but it was a nice movie for what it is. I don't think it's as bad as people make it out to be. It's just maybe, I guess maybe just like maybe past Disney films had more substance. I don't know. I thought it was all right. Yeah, I thought it was all right as well. I mean, it made me cry, so that's to me that's good enough. But maybe I'm just overly emotional. I don't know. Animes never really made me cry, but gacha games. Um, I'm not sure about gacha games. Genshin has made me cry. Genshin Impact has made me cry once though. I do remember that there was like one there's one event. There's one event quest that actually made me there's one Genshin event quest that made me cry. It's the one where it's the one where we all get stuck in this chasm, and then we're trying to find a way out, and then uh Shao Shao kind of like sacrifices himself to save us. That one actually made me cry. You guys remember that? Hell, you play Genshin, right? Do you remember that event? You guys remember that event quest? Because while I was thinking about the games that have made me cry, I remember that moment from Genshin. It got quite emotional. It got kind of emotional. Because I actually thought Xiao because I actually thought Xiao was gonna die. And I didn't want that. And then when he was saved by Zhongli, I was like, thank fuck. For me it's been their predecessor Honkai Impact Third and Nikkei Goddess of Victory. Interesting. I don't know what goes on in those two games, but must have been emotional enough to make you tear up. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, that event. I don't remember what it was called. What was it called again? I forgot what the event was called. Let me look this up. Perilous the Perilous Trail quest. Yeah, that one. Fucking hate the chasm, but the quest is really good. The chasm was like, I remember playing through the event. I wasn't streaming at the time, so yeah, but I remember playing it. I remember playing through it, and yeah, it was the chasm was like kind of weird, but yeah, the story was so good. The story was so fucking good, man. The cutscenes and all that shit, like they cooked. Hoyoverse cooked. Also, Natlan is out, so I'm weeping like a baby. Wait, you're crying at the fact that Natlan has come out, or because of a specific quest in Natlan? I haven't played. I mean, I don't know. I haven't played Genshin since like Sumeru, so I have no clue what happens in Natlan. I didn't even get to experience Sumeru all that much because I stopped playing like around the time Sumeru just came out, so I didn't even get to experience Sumeru. And now Natlan is out. So I have no experience with Sumeru. Natlan, what was the water one again? I forgot the name. What was the what was the water nation again? What was the name of the water nation again? I fucking forgot. The one that Furina is from. What is it called again? I forgot. Also, the first Archon quest is very brutal. Oof, dang. Fontaine, yeah, okay. How did I forget that? Fawn fucking Tane. Alright. Yeah, so I basically skipped over Sumeru, Fontaine, and now Natlan. Man, I don't know if I'll ever go back to Genshin. I guess if I get more... I guess if I get more storage on my computer, then maybe. Because Genshin is like, what, like over 100 gigabytes now? I don't think I have that much storage left on my computer. Natlan is a nation of war, so if you know, you know. Well, I don't. I assume somebody close to us, like, dies or something. I don't know. I mean, nation of war. I assume someone dies or something, or someone has to lose something. I don't know, man. But yeah, I have like a Word documents where I talk about where I talk about the games where I basically write about the games that have made me tear up. So we have Genshin, we have Minecraft Story Mode, Midnight Train, which is a game, which is a small indie game that I played last year. That one made me cry. Cold Front, which is another indie game that I played on stream as well. Omori, of course, we have Omori, and then we have One Shot, and yeah, that's that's all of them. Speaking of Omori, I think I think if talking about the final duet scene from Omori, I think I think the part that was probably the most emotional in the final duet cutscene is where is the part where is the flashback where Mari saves Sunny from drowning. And then like there's a shot where Mari is hugging Sunny, and then it cuts to the next shot where it just shows Sunny alone with no one by his side. And I don't know why, but that part got me. That part got me because it shows like Mari is like no longer there for him, and then he's just kind of that part really got whenever I rewatch the final duet cutscene, that part always gets to me for some reason. Because it just shows Sunny alone with empty eyes, and then like I interpret it as like he really regrets what he did, and it just shows like the sorrow and the grief and the guilt and the regrets that he has. I don't know, that part just really got to me. But yeah, here I go again talking about Omori. Every time that I stream this has to be a Omori moment. But yeah, I want to play more. I definitely want to play more games like it. There's a game that I'm actually considering playing, which there's a game that I'm actually considering playing, which is called what was it again? Something, I think it's called Fly Me to the Moon, I think. Oh wait, no, that's a film. No, no. Was it this one? Wait, where is it? Wait, am I? I must be like mistaking the name. What is it? Wait, is it not called that? What is it called? Oh no, it's just called. Oh no, okay, no. It's just called To the Moon. The game is just called To the Moon. Yeah. There is this game that I have in my library called To the Moon, and I've heard that it's a very emotional like RPG maker kind of game, kind of like Omori. So I want to play it. I want to play it soon. I mean, I don't think it's gonna be as long as Omori, but it might be like quite. I've heard the game is like very sad. So I think I want to play it on stream. Is Fly Me to the Moon the Frank Sinatra song? Yeah. Yeah. I think I confused that with this game because they both involve the moon. I've actually seen a lot of people sing this song. I wonder why. It seems like I've seen a lot of people like sing this song. I wonder why a lot of people seem to choose this song. Maybe it's like a very is it because it's a very famous song? I mean, yeah, it has to be a very famous song. It's Frank Sinatra. But why this song in particular? Is it because like it's a very easy song to sing? I actually have no idea. I've actually never even heard. I've actually never even heard the song. I just know a lot of people covered this song. But I actually haven't heard the full song myself. If you like, I could explain some of the lore of Nikkei and or Honkai Impact 3 to you. Yeah, sure. Just try not to flood the chat, I guess. Try not to like flood the chat with like a ton of paragraphs. Or if you want to, you can like DM me on Discord. I love the Bayonetta edition. Wait, Bayonetta is in the character, right? Wait, like it's like a character cover. I have no idea what I have no idea what the Bayonetta edition. I don't even know what the original sounds like, so I don't know what the Bayonetta edition is. It's a very beautiful song. I bet. I mean the title is already really really beautiful, so I would imagine it's a really like captivating song, and an ending to Evangelion. Oh wait, really? What? I mean, not that I've seen Evangelion, but huh. That is interesting. Like, is it sung in English or Japanese? So far, the only time I've heard the only time I've heard an anime use an English song for their OP is a silent voice. Because the OP because the a silent voice the OP song is English, I believe. Yeah. It's usually the song that plays as you defeat the bosses in the first game. It's more upbeat since it's an action game. Huh. Interesting. Oh. You know what? Maybe tomorrow we'll play... Maybe tomorrow we'll play To the Moon. I'm not sure how long this game is. But I guess we could play this game. We could play To the Moon tomorrow. It might be a long game, so... Or should I wait until next week? I kind of want to like have 2 streams, because just in case it's a long game, I want to have like 2 streams back to back. So maybe I'll wait until like next week, maybe tomorrow I'll play like some other game. I'll play like some other short game. There is a game that I'm thinking of. There's a short indie game that I'm thinking of playing called what's it called again? Elevator Hitch, which is made by the same person. It's made by the same studio that made Cold Front and Dead Plate, which are 2 games that I have played on stream before. So yeah, maybe I'll wait until next week to play To the Moon. Also, this is also change of subject. I'm thinking of revamping my overlay because I don't know. I'm thinking maybe I want to make this screen a bit bigger, maybe. Or maybe I should do like or should I do like the should I just do like a full screen, like no overlay kind of thing? Like what if I just did my overlay like this? Like what if I just what if I just did like what if I just like had this? What if I just like put my game here, and then maybe chat will be either down here or up here, and then yeah, maybe I don't know. What do you guys think? Because I feel like having a full screen like this, it could like show the game a bit better. Who? Where's chat? Chat is right here. What do you mean? Wait, hell, did you miss that? Wait, did you miss what I said? I was just saying how would you guys feel about like a full screen overlay? I was just saying how would you guys feel about like a full screen overlay where it's just the game in full screen and I would just be down here. And then maybe the chat could be like around here or up here or something like that. Or do you guys prefer this, or do you guys prefer like this kind of look? Honestly, I wanted this kind of look just because in that way I can see like the chat and stuff. Because it would look kind of cool to have like the chat kind of scrolling through up here. I guess in that case I guess I don't really need to show this. Like I guess I don't really need to show the newest followers and stuff. Or maybe I can just show the newest followers but not the newest subscriber or newest donation because like these two don't change very often. So do I even need to show this? I wonder. Overlay units, are we forming the synchro system? Wait, what? Wait, what? What is the synchro system? I have no idea what that is. Yu-Gi-Oh reference, sorry. I have never seen Yu-Gi-Oh. I just know that he goes, it's time to duel. That's all I know from Yu-Gi-Oh. I've never seen the show. I just know it's an anime about cards. But yeah. Oh man. It's been like 2.5 hours already. Goddamn, okay. I didn't think we chat for this long. I mean I was aiming for at least like 2 hours, but 2.5 hours, yeah, it's alright. Well, my bottle is empty. I should go refill it soon. Well, I think in that case, I think we can go ahead and conclude tonight's chatting stream here. I wasn't really like intending for this to be a super long stream. Not sure how I would make a super long stream because like, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I think we can go ahead and conclude tonight's little hangout stream. So yeah, we talked about we talked about like a few things and stuff. And I shared like a few like stupid memes with you guys. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for tonight. So yeah, I know it was like a short stream. And yeah, I know it's a pretty short stream, but yeah, I'll see if we can have like a longer one tomorrow. I plan on playing a game tomorrow, so hopefully we can have a longer one tomorrow if you guys want that. But yeah, anyway, let's go find someone to raid. Who can we raid? What category should I search, guys? What category do you think I should search in? Should I search art? Maybe? I feel like wait. No, not artifact. What is artifact? I didn't even know that was a category. What category is artifact? It's alright. Okay. I do want to like play a game though. I was thinking of whether I should play a game or do a chatting stream. I mean, I ultimately decided to do a chatting stream, but yeah, tomorrow will be the gaming one. I'm gonna look. Let's go look for someone to raid. So yeah. Let's see. This person's stream is kind of cozy. I'm liking like the very calm vibe. Yeah, we can go ahead and rate this person. I'm liking their vibe, so yeah. Let it go. It's alright, the first category that came to my mind was Womp Womp, but to be fair, Shy Lily is on my home screen. I can see why. Also, I'm also it's so weird because like it's so strange because like Womp Womp also seems to be a thing that people use to for some I don't know why, but for some reason Womp Womp is also a thing that people say this that people say, especially on Twitter, as a way to say like I don't care or like blah who cares kind of thing, which is weird. It's mostly the verified accounts that say this shit under like posts about people being sad, like the unsympathetic assholes they are. So I don't even know what came first. It's probably the insult came first, and maybe maybe Lily just like fashioned it to become her catchphrase, which is neat, I guess. Turn bad things into good things, right? But yeah, let me prepare the stream. Sorry, the rate. I spelled it right? Yeah. Okay. Let's do this. I just realized this person, they started streaming like 22 minutes ago. So yeah, I'm gonna rate them like just as they started. Let's go. Early stream. Yeah, my earliest memory of it was from SpongeBob, huh? I mean, I didn't watch much SpongeBob, so I wouldn't know. But yeah, anyway. Yeah, that's gonna be it for tonight's little chatting stream. I got I mean it got a bit hard to like chat about a few things, but yeah, it was nice like chatting about like some stuff with you guys. It was nice. It's nice to like have like a little chatting stream every now and then. But yeah, that's gonna be it for tonight. Thank you guys for coming, and I will see you guys tomorrow for the next stream. Yeah, bye bye. Have a good rest of your day. Bye bye.